Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your 2024 New Year prediction. Now, we are going to set these cards out in a Wheel of Fortune format and or clock format, which means that each space is going to indicate each month of the year. All right, so here we go. And we're going to use this other deck here for some additional advice and for some clarification for this reading. And last but not least, let's get an oracle card for a sense of the theme. A starry night. The beaming and glistening light from the stars reminds you that there is hope for your future. Well, that's a perfect card for a new year. We have hope. Excuse me. So let's just jump in here. Let's see what January has to offer. Beautiful. 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. All right, so there is some worry going on here, some lack of faith, and then there's this beautiful abundant card, you know, this prosperity existing here on a spiritual, emotional, and financial level. You are going to be in this environment, this community with family and friends, and just in a bustling place where you have the freedom and the financial security move through life unencumbered. I love this card. So the worry here is a little perplexing, right? What are we going to worry about? The 9 of Swords? Well, we're worrying about this future. And this is a message to tell you that we can't control, right, what's happening for our future. And if we're going to think about and have a narration of what our future looks like, we need to put this in our mind. We need to step away from that doom and gloom and lack of faith and think about the riches and the relationships and the love and the gathering and the community and the health. This is your thoughts for January, not this. This has to be managed. This has to be stomped down. This has to be something that you resolve to take care of during this new year, and to put a different narration in your mind, one that is a 10 of Pentacles level. All right, so now we have the February cards that say King of Cups, your energy, and 5 of Swords, a little bit of a headache here. So February is bringing in this king, and this king is known as King of Calm. It's a superpower, and when he arrives, he's asking you to maintain your emotions, to maintain a sense of calm. So sometimes when things aren't working according to our plans, which is what the 5 of Swords represents, right? It's people and things not cooperating with our plans. It kind of sets us back and puts us in a mood, and maybe brings about some disappointment and anger. And the King of Cups is saying, maintain your 10 of Pentacles narration. Maintain a happier approach. Know that things aren't always here to deny you or make things difficult. They're here to delay and to reset things. So whatever's going on with this lack of cooperation, either environmentally or with people, that it will pass. And just maintain your calm and stay in peace. All right, so now we have March. Boy, Pisces, you're in your head a lot. And I love this. Let's look at this card again. It says, a starry night. The beaming and glistening light from the stars reminds you that there is hope for your future. Some of you went through some transition in 2023, and things haven't really formulated or come to fruition. And for some of you, it's causing some anxiety. It's causing a lack of, trust, a lack of faith. And you're to lean in on your faith. You're to lean on your strengths, your emotional courage, your emotional strength, your faith. And look up at the stars to remind you that everything is going to be great. Everything will work out. So you can get out of this Eight of Swords energy, This Eight of Swords energy is a place where it really creates a low vibration and kind of blocks the positive energy that it's headed your way. This Page of Pentacles is exactly that. This is positive energy heading your way. This is an opportunity to increase your finances. Somebody might be introducing you to a new job, a new person. Some of you are monetizing some creative pursuit or an entrepreneurial effort. Some of you find the finances to complete this project that's causing you so much worry. So March is going to reveal something. And I love that because March is our first eclipse and it's happening in Libra. And it's happening in our relationship sector because that's what Libra is in charge of, our seventh house of relationships and partnerships. So, we all need collective energy, right, to get through life. And I think what's going to be revealed for you will get you out of this binded, not knowing what's going on, and it will provide a path forward, one that comes with a financial increase. So you have everything to look forward to. Next we have April, and here's this beautiful Knight of Pentacles energy. So we went from the Page of Pentacles now to the Knight of Pentacles. And let me remind you, Knight of Pentacles is an energy of stability and security and moving forward. It's accountability. And I love this for you because some of you, of course, we all worry that we don't have the resources to meet our responsibilities or our dreams, our wishes. And this Knight of Pentacles coming in is this energy coming towards you and saying you will have the funding for this next step. Now, the Queen of Swords is all about the truth. This energy, all swords bring in clarity. They bring in facts. They bring in information. They bring the truth. And there's some information that's going to be revealed. Now, this is April. So there's another eclipse, and it happens to be in Aries. And that is our relationships. Again, Aries is the first house. Libra's the second house. Aries got the north node, and Libra has the south node. And these eclipses are happening both in Aries and Libra this year. So something of importance will be revealed during this eclipse. It's a solar eclipse, but it still brings something to light. You'll have the information you need to proceed forward with this financial assistance and this good news. Now, I might say that this news that you might receive might not sound like good news on a level, because don't forget that eclipses sometimes are shocking, emotional energy, and it's to get us out of our comfort zone again. That's what eclipses jobs are, because the universe wants us to succeed. They want us to win. They want us to move forward and evolve. So what might look jarring and surprising on the outside might be a really good message when you look deeper into it. So here we go. We've got the Nine of Swords with the Devil. Now, the Nine of Swords is more of this thinking, more of this deep fear, actually. And the Devil showing up is also pretty jarring when you look at this. But let me remind you what's going on here, Pisces. So let's talk about the Devil first. It's the power in the room. The Devil is a powerful card. And the Devil represents Capricorn, and it represents Saturn. Saturn is the planet ruler of Capricorn. And Saturn has been in your first house and will remain there until 2026. And Saturn's job is to bring structure and discipline and independence towards your life, Pisces. So Saturn's really preparing you for the next 28 to 30 years. That's as much time as Saturn takes to make a full rotation and wind up back in your sign. So, For those of you who are old enough, think back 28 to 30 years and what type of theme was going on, because Saturn is making you clean up some things here. It's asking for discipline, it's asking for independence, and it's asking you to set limits and boundaries so that you can succeed. It's job. And by the way, Neptune in your sign is all about your dreams and wishes, and Saturn wants to bring structure to those so that you can realize your deepest dreams. Now, let's talk about the Nine of Swords for a minute. Let's talk about the Eight of Swords for a minute. And let's talk about the Five of Swords. I think we got all the swords right. And let's talk about the other Nine of Swords. So we got two Nine of Swords, we've got a Five of Swords, we've got an Eight of Swords, and we got a Nine of Swords. I personally think what's going on here is you are being challenged right now with Pluto in your 12th house. So here's the big news for everybody. Pluto, the planet of power and deep transformation, is moving to Aquarius, which means it's moving to your 12th house. And your 12th house is the house of karma. It is all about karma, and it is asking you, teaching you to surrender to the energy, to face your fears. Now, let's talk about what karma is. It's spiritual energy. It's those things and experiences that your soul is hanging on to, that your soul won't let go of. And this is blocking your energy. And Pluto, by the way, is staying in Aquarius for 20 years. So you'll have to face your fears. And that's what I'm seeing with all these swords. Definitely. That's the biggest thing for you. You're going to have to learn how to deal with endings, and you're going to have to learn how to deal with the past with Pluto in your 12th house. So, either we tap into our spiritual side, and by the way, this is a deep spiritual house, the 12th house, and it's a place for healing. It's a place for letting go. So this is no wonder this is all showing up. To me, Pisces, you're facing your deepest fears during this time. All right, enough of that. So June is offering another beautiful opportunity on a financial advancement, increase, job. This is business doing well for some of you. This is entrepreneurial efforts or projects going well. And, for those of you who are in a great financial position, it means your investments are doing well. And you don't have to worry about making ends meet and living in a liberated and free type of energy, because you're not going to have to worry about making ends meet, certainly, and not having enough to fuel your passion projects. Now, the moon represents your energy, Pisces. The moon is deep and it's mysterious, and it's soul level type of energy and things that come out. So things that were hidden, some of your secrets, some of your fears. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about your fears here because of Pluto going into your 12th house. So if you control that, you're going to transform on a personal and spiritual level that's going to put you on a different playing field. Literally, your spiritual awakening is where you can attain this through the 12th house work, through doing your deep dives. And you're not afraid to do a deep dive. You swim, you're a mermaid. You can get down there in the murky water where you don't see clearly and just move through with faith. That's the message. All right. Then we have, I love this, Temperance with the Fool. Now, Temperance is your guardian angel, and your guardian angel is coming to say you are loved, you are protected, and you are on the right path. This soul's journey, the spiritual work that you're doing, is necessary to evolve, to have this brand new start, which is what the Fool is. This is another beginning for you. And I love it because, of course, New Year's mean new beginnings. Of course they do. But for you, all this work, this heavy, powerful planet, of Pluto in your 12th house of endings and karma is really making sure that you're taking care of loose ends, that you are closing out chapters of your life so that you are free to enjoy this beautiful, I love the illustration, just a beautiful sea, a clear sky, being on a cliff, and just free to be you. This temperance will help keep you in balance. It's a spiritual advocate, and it's going to ask you to tap into your spirituality, whatever that means to you. All right. Next, we have August, and we have the Queen of Wands with the Six of Swords. So let's talk about the Queen first. We all love the Queen of Wands. She really exists on a whole level, a very high vibration level. She's charming. She's exquisite. She's compelling. She's magnetic. I mean, she really has this power of attraction. Little kitties are attracted to her. People, places, things just really fall in her lap. And she is known as a very passionate queen and someone who is a great manifester. So when we have a high vibration and we are joyful and we are passionate and we are acting as if, the world is our oyster, which of course the Queen of Wands does. And she's a lot of fun, by the way. We love being around that energy. You have these attributes and the universe is asking you to pull them out too so that you can attract the right people. You can attract the right opportunities. You can attract the right business ventures. And when you pull this part of yourself out, your vibration too rises. And this is when the magic happens. You are showing your true essence, and you are showing it on a very high, joyful level. Now, the Six of Swords shows that you're getting out of some troubled water and you're moving into a calmer sea. So if you can have faith that this is your destiny, that this is your fated direction, and if you can control your fears, because that's the only thing that I see here, there's nothing in your way except for fear, and that's in your mind, it's in your head, because things haven't happened yet. You're just projecting on what things could happen, and there's no reason for that. We're going to project what? We're going to project joy and happiness and passion, and you're going to watch to see the world unfold in your favor, Pisces. All right, next we have the Four of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Oh, I love this. All right, so the Four of Cups says you're really not interested in something, that you're really kind of bored with it. You've got your sights set on these Three of Cups. That Four Cup is kind of annoying you. And you're closed off. You've got your arms crossed, you've got your legs crossed, and you're not in a receiving mode. And when we talk about manifesting, we talk about being ready to receive the things that we have been manifesting, the things we've been hoping for, dreaming on, and working towards. And you think you know what's in this cup, so you're being dismissive with it. And really, you don't know what's in this cup. And the message is to look a little bit deeper. Don't be too quick to dismiss this. Look into it. A smart person would at least investigate to see what offerings there are, to see what opportunities there are. Because sometimes this cup itself isn't what you're waiting on, but this cup might be the person, place, or thing that introduces you to the next cup that you're waiting for. So have an open heart, Pisces. Ace of Cups is coming in September saying open up your heart space, open up your mind, and open up your spirit. The Ace of Cups is one of the most emotionally fulfilling cards in the tarot deck. And you have the opportunity to receive what is on the way for you, but you have to be open for it and be in receptive mode. All right, October is bringing in the Page of Swords, and you have more information coming, which is good. It's going to qualm or squash and calm your mind a little bit. The Page of Swords always brings in some news, some facts, some information, some clarity sometimes, and it's going to open up this Eight of Wands energy, which is bringing in news of a new person coming into your life, passion, a new romance maybe, a new move, a new job, something monumental is headed your way if you have an open heart for it. So it's coming, and November, this Page of Swords is coming in with more information about that. So this is great. So, whatever you guys have been working on manifesting, things are coming to a head here at the end of the year. All right, so now we have the devil back. And here, look at the difference between the two. I think we should look at this. All right, so this devil looks quite nice, actually. It's an attractive man, nice body, a little seductive, right? And this looks kind of scary, like the beast that we have heard about, right? And what's interesting to me is sometimes the devil is in disguise. We know that. And the devil comes in many forms, and it brings many different energies. It brings, toxic attachments, codependency, low vibrations, bad habits, addiction, just negative thinking, lack of faith. And this comes into, well, we know we shouldn't do that, but boy, it sure looks good and we do it anyways. So, just be mindful of that. Be mindful of what kind of energy you are walking into, because the devil is really about energy that's not healthy for you, that pulls you back. Remember what I told you. Pluto in the 12th house is all about karma, karma, karma. And we're supposed to be learning from our mistakes, learning from the attachments to unhealthy things, people, and places, and releasing, right? Release it from a soul level. Surrender this to a greater power. This Queen of Wands is coming back out and saying she wants you to manifest your heart's desire. This is a beautiful high energy for you in November. Something is coming to you that is going to make you dance, and it's the Eight of Wands information coming your way in October. So November, don't get pulled back here. Stay on this vibration. It's ready to come to fruition for you. And here we go. Oh, your energy. Definitely your energy. So let's talk about the Hermit. The Hermit is, I know it belongs to Virgo's energy for sure, but, Pisces by nature are a little solitary, a little hermit-like. And you spent your time in solitude a lot. And I think for some of you, this is going to be another theme, because you've got some deep work to do. The Hermit, and that doesn't mean you're spending your life by yourself, but you're going to spend some period in some type of solitude, some type of solitary pursuit. And for some of you, it's going to be this work with Pluto. You have to do some deep work, get rid of your fears. And for some of you, this means that being alone is coming to an end. It's December. This is an ending. The 12th month of the year. The Hermit is ending its energy, meaning that some of you are going to be opening up your life and you're no longer going to be alone, whatever that means for you. Now, the Hanged Man is just saying that there is a time lapse going on, and it's asking you to have faith, right? And not to worry about these things, and to know that you're in between things a little bit right now, that the end of the year isn't complete closure for you. It means that you'll maybe not be alone anymore, which is good. Nobody wants to have a complete life of solitude. We need people in our lives. And this means that you're going to have to wait a little bit for this to materialize. All right, that's the message I have for you. I hope it resonated. If it has, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you all balance, peace, and harmony. Take care now.